Hello, are you playing Legend of Mushrooms and wondering which relics are good, what relics you need to equip, and what's the point of relics? Well, I have you covered, because today is a nice, easy guide for all new players and even existing players if you just need a quick refresher on what the hell these things do and why they are important in the game. Hello, and yes, smash a like, comment, and subscribe for more daily videos of me, MrSneakyy here on the Idle Gaming channel, covering Legends of Mushroom. We honestly are addicted and loving this game, and as you can see, we're talking about relics today. And the one thing people always ask or wonder is, which relics are good, what are the relics I need, what's a relic, right? So basically, relics are pretty simple. You're going to earn relics pretty early on in the game. It's probably after a couple of days once you've played. And what you do is with the relics, you go into the ruined ancient cities. So this is going to be the area for you to get all of the currency in order to either, as you can imagine, search for a relic, or you can go to any of your relics that you have and you can obviously enhance them with the same currency, right? So you can see there's different categories. There is obviously green, red, green, blue, purple, gold, and as you can imagine, there's going to be red and the superior, and the other one there's obviously all the three different colors, like anything in this game. And each color basically it represents a different type of, I would say, not pet, but different synergy, right? So the way you need to look at relics is pretty simple. The green one is the basic one, and this one for your class should never really change much, right? And what I mean by this is if you're playing archer like I am, I'm rocking the combo one. Some people might run the not the combo one, but the crit rate one. This one's still fine, so you might run one of these too. But once you've got one equipped and you start leveling it up, you're not really using any of the other ones. Again, if you're warrior, you'll be using the Ironclad Mask. This is one relic you always have equipped. And if you're like a mage player, obviously increasing your skill crit rate is the mandatory thing on the mages. So basically all you would do as a mage player would be obviously equip this, and as you can see I have 100 to enhance it, and all you'd be doing is enhancing that, right? Every time you enhance these effects, you can see the number go up, so that has gone to 32% from 16% from level 1. And the cool thing is, if you look and you jump out of here, you've got an overall effect, right? So yes, it is good to focus on some main artifacts that you need, so you're doing more individual damage with them. But at the same time, the more artifacts you level up, and if you have to pay, almost say 2,000 to upgrade this one artifact one time, but you could upgrade this one artifact a bunch of times, it's going to benefit you more to do this, because you are going to get a more base overall effect, which is more important to your account, right? So when we go out of the green, let's jump into these different ones, and then I'll jump into the handbook and showcase some other really cool ones that you can grab, right? So these blue and purple type of relics are generally styled towards certain pets. So if you look, when you have the chicken fossil one, you're going to be equipping this if you use chicken pals, right? So if you've got any pals that are chickens on your field, having this equipped, basically every 10 seconds they throw 5 eggs, dealing a massive amount of damage to your target, right? If we have a sprite pal equipped, he's going to increase their attack speed. If we have any sort of dragon, turtle, or lizard pals equipped, it's going to be 20% chance. So you can see these like actual different types of artifacts. You're going to actually use probably a lot of them at different times depending on what pal setup, right, you have, right? So this is my pal setup right now. I normally always have the chicken and the cactus guy on, and this little sprite, which is the hydro sprite. Then we have obviously little sprite pal, which is so I get a little bit more damage, but this is the skill damage modifier. But you can see where my relics are lining up with those guys, right? So if you look at the purple ones, these are very similar. So if you're using the cactus people like I am, you're going to be using Blessed Dew. If you've got maybe the Panda, right, and you love using the Panda all the time, maybe have Arrow Bamboo on. If you like the Snow Sprite, you can see this is the one where it does a massive amount of damage. So you can see each one of these have their own little pal that they're tailored towards. So they're all really good in that aspect. When you get into the next area, this is like the golden area. This is when you can get all the different bucks. And each buck is generally really good too. All of them give you different side effects. One of them, or the best one in my eyes, which helps a lot of players if they are stuck, is this Beast Hide buck. It gives you increased damage just to bosses by 20%. And honestly, a lot of players might have that time where they have 1 second or less to keep dying. You equip the book online and honestly you just fly through it. So it's a really nice little change that you can put on. If you are actually struggling and you die a lot, you can actually put on the immunity book, right? It just makes you immunity for 3 seconds when you drop at 70%. So it allows you to prolong the fight and again do the same sort of stuff. You can again get the flame book. This one's pretty good as well. And then on the other end, you got the boss levels, restore 10% HP. I personally don't use this. I don't think it's that great, but I can see where it could be used. But you do get the stone right, and the stone right, Tommy, is pretty nutty too. Increases your base attack, your damage resist, the power damage resist, the counter damage resist, combo damage resist, and skill damage resist. So you resist everything in the game by 5%. Really, really good if you want to just try to survive too, if you don't have any other stuff, right? So you can see what relics are now. I hope you understand that relics technically are just something you might switch every so often depending on any power changes. And you can see they've got different categories of every one here. You can see we've got the treasures that we've got access to. And then if you press the arrow, we've got the books. These are the ones that we've just gone through. If you click on now, you can see these statues, right? So this is the next set. You can see increases damage dealt by Batty Trace, Nature's Renewal. These are all skill bases ones, right? So all these relics are going to be equipped to the one you use the most, right? One really good one, as you can imagine, is the Energy State. Increases the damage dealt by the Batty Trace one, which is good, but more importantly, Nature's Renewal and Shroom Shield. So the two healing abilities get a buff of damage. So this one's a really good one you can rock, right? You got Duran Bomb and Take It Easy Breezy, which is the AoE combos if you want to run that. Same with the Crystal Slime, AoE combo with the Slime Bomb, and the Meteor 4 with Coin Bomb. So you can see here, again, depending on what skills you're going to be running all the time, you're going to be choosing one of these different statues to have as your relic. And then to finish up all of this, we've got the necklaces, right? So these necklaces are pretty nasty too. You're going to get some decent, insane power when you get one of these. These are designed for the more later game stuff, right? Or the red and pink skills in the game. So that's pretty much all of the relics. If you want to check out the relic catalog like I have just done, it is your handbook here in the relic tab. And again, if you need to know any information on your character, say you've equipped a certain, PAL or certain gear and you want to know any information, you've got two little buttons. You can just press this button. It'll give you all your base stats, all your advanced stats in the game, as well as your final attributes at the game, right? And you can see here all your battle plans. If you want to switch gears, you can do that too with presets. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video on relics. Everything you need to know about relics, honestly, as a beginner on this game of Legends of Mushroom, and hopefully I've done it justice. So if I have, smash a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get over 100 subs really quickly and nice and easy in this Legends of Mushroom army and make our day happy, right? So until then, stay safe, stay sneaky. Peace out.